Western Massachusetts GOP Patriots Political Action Committee. I'm at the Stop and Shop in Northampton on King Street. One of our volunteers called for help. The Stop and Shop is denying him access. They're denying him access. The police have been called. I got here right on the nick of time. Looks like he's going to be kicked out. So this Jim Lyons, officer, I'm a friend in the Northampton Police Department. I'm with the Massachusetts GOP. I believe this might be the store manager. Jim, I'm going to tag you on this. I know you've got a lawsuit going on, so if you want to add Stop and Shop.
The law is you have the right for a dollar stores have the right to do that. We only have a few weeks to do 60,000.
He's explaining the law to the police. The police are just answering the call. They're not our enemy. We love the Northampton Police Department.
I've done that at a couple of supermarkets, no issue.
Well, it sounds like right now they have a policy that you didn't follow, okay? And they like to either have you leave on your own accord, and not in the form of confession.
No, I'll leave if you tell me to leave.
Okay, I'm just going to get your info and then...
Sure. Can you just check with this gentleman because he's higher up and he knows the law?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm with the campaign. They only have to give advance notification. There's nothing in the state law that requires 7 days. Most volunteers, we're doing this hundreds of places across. They only have to go in and speak to the manager. The manager tells them where to set up.
That's fine, but the staff here can trespass in for...
Yeah, no, we know you're not the enemy. We're not complaining about you. You're a professional.
When I start packing stuff up, I'll be...
So he's...
I just indicated him the store policy is
Yes.
The state law requires advance notification. It doesn't require 7 days. It's not in
I
statute.
didn't say 7 days. I just said my
You
coworker
did
offered
say 7
it.
days.
I did not.
All right, so well, what do you have to say? It's okay.
Yeah. You have the...
I'll be back in. I have to move.
So it looks like they're going to show us their store policy. It requires...
Yeah, it's just you have to do a request form. And I stated that to the
well, how about if he
gentleman.
does it right now?
He refused to.
I know, I
Barry,
told
if you do this request, if he does the request form right now, can he stay? All right, we might be achieving a compromise here. The looks like the upper management here is a reasonable guy, and so if my understanding is that if he fills this out, he will be allowed to stay. Barry, you might need some weights to hold your papers, and they do have a right to tell you whereabouts to stand if it's reasonable. Obviously, you cannot impede egress or ingress from the store. They can't tell you to go out in the parking lot or go way over there, but you know you have a right. And there are, I think, right now, Jim, we have about 3 or 4 dozen of these set up across the state as I speak. So it looks like we're going to achieve a compromise, and that'll be great if this works. I will share this, and Jim, if you want to call me, I don't think we need to add them to your pending lawsuit.
I'm sorry for
Are you assisting him, sir? Is he helping you, Barry? This gentleman here?
No, but they're really fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you guys for doing that. I'll keep you off the live stream. We already have a couple of customers here that want to sign the ballot initiative. So, and again, as everybody knows, we are big fans of the Northampton Police Department. The officer is a true professional, and they are often just caught in the middle in these things. And so we have no complaints against the Northampton Police Department. I'll get his card and send a nice note to the chief, letting them know how much we appreciate it. Very fortunate that I happened to be driving. I'm taking advantage of the sales tax holiday weekend. I'm going to a furniture store to get a couch for my 80-year-old mom because she's not comfortable. And I just happened to be nearby, and so Barry is... They worked out a compromise, officer.
He said, if you fill out the form, you can stay. So I just filled out the form.
Okay.
And that's
So now you're good to stay?
He's good to go, sir.
That's my understanding.
Yeah, you're welcome to stay and make sure you're happy with it. And thank you, officer, for your professionalism. You know. Yeah.
So you didn't want to fill out the paperwork the first time?
There was a misunderstanding.
All right. I'm gonna go double check with you.
Okay, yes. So a little direct action to make sure freedom and the Constitution is upheld. And we're really pleased that we have two people that are waiting. These guys got lives, they got stuff to do, and they're hanging out waiting till this get resolved. And we would have got their signatures one way or the other, even if we had to do it in the back of my car. But we're very close. And my understanding is in Western Massachusetts, Jim, I feel confident telling you by speaking to my sources, we're at about 2,500 at least. That's minimal, at least 2,500 for the 4 Western Mass counties. Look, we don't have the population density that you guys have in Eastern Massachusetts, all right? So we have one volunteer with over 700. She's sitting with 300 certified. Wendy, if you're watching, 300 certified. Cece's got certified in a safe in her house, not to mention all the others she sent you. And see if you can get some weights, Barry. So I'll hang on until we have 100%. What? You didn't bring yourself a seat?
No, I don't have to.
You know, the turtle could be a little bit of overkill. I'll leave that up to you if you want.
It's my issue.
All right, I know. Well, I know. But maybe you put it behind you or something. But then again, I can't.
Are you from Northampton?
We're waiting for the final. Yeah, you guys can sign right now.
Okay, you gotta have it.
Thanks, guys. I'll be the one who drops off your Hadley signatures to the Hadley Town Clerk for certification. Yeah. As you can see, we're pretty organized. Hi. We're going to have our final decision.
Barry, I can still use it for 4 hours here.
Okay.
All right. And then all they're asking is that you don't.
I won't have it after you.
Right. They're asking you to let them come up to you. If
Of
they want to
course.
come up to you, that's
Of
fine.
course.
And you're good to go. Next
Okay.
time you know what you have to do, what they would like you to do, right?
That's it.
That's fine.
4 hours, yeah.
Just, I understand you just told me.
Yeah, I just need you to fill this out. We have to file it in our books.
I offered to remove
5:30.
5:30.
5:30.
I
Okay.
think it's officially 6 o'clock. Yeah, in the line.
Guys, have a good day.
Thank you. You might remember I'm the guy who does all the Trump.
What's your name again?
Chris Ryan.
Chris Ryan.
Yeah, I'm the guy who does. Yeah. Thanks so much, sir. And you got a business card? I'd like to, if you don't mind, I'd like to send an email to your chief, just complimenting you on your service. We just really, you know how much we love you guys. You know, we're always on your side, always. The Massachusetts
The
Republican.
trading card or the business?
the one that has. Yeah, I just want to have your name.
Too.
Okay.
Please.
There he is.
Everyone else.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thank you, Officer Staples, and thanks a lot. Okay. Make America great again. He can't comment on that, but it shouldn't surprise anybody that 100% of the police officers in Massachusetts. No,
Is that okay?
as long as it can. Barry, you got to have to be more organized.
I know.
Yeah, it's good, man, and I'm teaching him how to do these, so you're all set. Okay. All right. Now, make sure when you have time, you put the town on the reverse. You put Hadley here, and then okay, so there's no confusion, and then right here in the bottom, Hadley again, and no extraneous marks, coffee stains.
Okay.
Turtle blood from your sign. And now you hang on to that. They don't
Can
have.
you take it with you now?
Well, you're going to have more people from Hadley. You should hang on to it. Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have to. They don't have to do ward and
Right.
precinct. It's not required.
Okay. Do you want to take the 2 signatures I got already from Leverett?
I'll take the Leverett ones, yeah, because it's unlikely you'll get anybody. And are you signing too, sir?
Well, I was actually just, curious and just wanted a little more information.
Oh, there's the state legislature passed a law, and they rushed it through to grant illegal immigrants driver's licenses, and that goes into effect January 1st of next year. And so we're rushing to get a ballot initiative in that requires 40,000 signatures. That'll put that before the people to decide if they want illegal immigrants to have driver's licenses. So the voters will decide.
But I'm not concerned about the driver's license. To me, that shouldn't be. But I'm concerned it sends a message. It sends a message that population doesn't matter, that we can continue. And I'll show you what the stats are on that.
But I mean, that's it in a nutshell. So it's we're not guilting anybody into this, and we're doing well. I think we're going to get the signatures pretty easy. We've been doing it for like a month.
Oh, cool. How many do you have now?
I don't have the list. We have a process where it's all being stored. Once you get a signature, you got to bring it to the town hall and have them certified. So it's a lot of work. It's a statewide effort, and it's doing well. I personally think we're probably already there, but I can't say that for sure. You want to go over,
Yeah.
So no pressure. It's up to you if you want to sign or not. You don't have to. We're not here to argue with people or bully people. And next, one other thing. This one here is going to be tough. Ask people always, say, please print your signature.
Okay.
This one could be a problem. I don't want to give up there because if there's 10 registered voters that live at this address,
Okay.
and they can't discern that
So
signature.
print it as well.
No, not as well. Just print your signature.
Because it says signature.
Yeah, but it does, but that's literal. People are allowed to print their signature.
Okay.
So whenever possible, say, if you please print your
right.
signature.
Okay, no,
that's
that's
allowed.
important.
They don't have to sign after
That's
they print.
important.
They can, but they don't have to.
That's important.
All right. Yeah. So that's all right. Well, it'll probably get through. We'll see.
Oh, great.
But if it's a legitimate thing. I mean, if the town
Yeah,
clerk's
no.
like, I can't read that. It's
No,
like
no,
a doctor's.
It bothered me that it said signature. And
It's
I'm
just a
thinking,
form,
Okay.
Barry. It's just, but the best practice is ask people, please print your signature. All right, that is the best practice. Perfectly legal to do that. If you're like my doctor and you sign like an X.
Here's an article that I've submitted today.
All right, you all set?
Chris, thank you so much.
All right, okay. All right, thank you, sir. All right, this is Chris Ryan from Western Massachusetts GOP Patriots Political Action Committee coming to the rescue on behalf of the Mass GOP, its candidates and its causes, and especially the ballot initiative that will ban illegal immigrants from getting driver's licenses. The legislature approved that not too long ago, and it goes into effect on next July 1st, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, say something in the comments section. And so we got to get at least 40,000 signatures to get this on the November ballot, where the people will decide whether or not they think it's a good idea for illegal immigrants to have driver's licenses. That's all this is. So we resolved this, Jim. I don't think you need to add Stop and Shop. The more level-headed manager, once he saw what I was doing or what I was saying, he figured the shit out. So so everything's safe, and the police officer was excellent. Officer Staples was just responding to a call, and if I hadn't been here, he probably would have threw him out. But because what choice does he have? So anyway, signing off. Make America